They said if you want to build generational wealth, you need a trust. If you want to protect your assets, if you want to protect them from like you getting sued or losing everything or whatever from your LLC or you can't do, you need a trust. You want to do all of this. You want to pass your stuff down to your kids and stuff. You want it to be protected. You don't want nobody else to be able to come and take. You need a trust. But what the fuck is that? And like, how do you do it? Do you know how to do it? I just keep seeing all of these videos and all these people. And is it gatekeeping or do they just think this is just common knowledge and all they have to say is just get a trust? It's pretty simple, but I just learned how to do it, so I'm not gatekeeping. So I'm gonna pass the knowledge on. It is what it is. It's a piece of paper, man. You draft it up and you get it notarized. But this is a little bit more complicated than that, but not much. Look, here you go. One, you have to decide what type of trust you want. Do you want a revocable living trust or an irrevocable trust? The difference is a revocable living trust, you can make changes to it. Like as you live and you want to add to or take from, you want to change the beneficiary, whatever you want to add to or take from, add people, take people off, add money, take money off, add properties, take property off, whatever, right? Revocable living trust or irrevocable trust. Irrevocable trust, it cannot be changed. Once you set it up, it's locked in. That's what it is. This is how it's going. Can't touch it. But that has more asset protection and tax benefits in the irrevocable trust. So the one you can't touch, you get a lot more protection with that one. But if you want the one that you could change, then you set up the revocable. It's called a revocable living trust. What's the purpose of the trust? You want to know the purpose of this is just in your mind. You want to avoid probate. That's like how when they be splitting somebody past, you got to split up the money and all that. Avoid probate, provide for a child or dependent, protect assets from lawsuits or taxes, or support a charity. Choose the key roles. The grantor, probably you, right? The grantor, that's the person creating the trust, the trustees, the person managing the trust, which could also be you. And then you got the beneficiaries, who you leaving your stuff to at your untimely demise or whatever, right? And then the assets you're going to include in this. This is going to be real estate, properties, bank accounts, stocks, bonds, crypto, whatever, life insurance, business interests, businesses. You leaving businesses, you leaving buildings, houses, apartments, properties, money, whatever, right? And then you're going to draft all of this. You're going to draft all of this. And how are you going to draft this? Well, you can go to Trust and Will or you can go to LegalZoom and you can literally go to